Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am sharing with you guys my monthly lipstick bag for the month of April. April was all about cream products, so I had to be a little bit inventive with this, and I decided to do all liquid lipsticks since they are more like creamy, like liquidy type of products. I figured that worked well with the whole cream product only for the month of April. So I do have quite a few lip products that I have to share with you guys today, and there will be some that are leaving you guys. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. So let's start out with the first one. This one is Sephora Rouge Infusion. This is like a lip stain. These are no longer available at Sephora. I own the whole collection and I really enjoyed these when I first got them. So these are like a doe foot applicator and it leaves a stain. So this specific color I pulled out, this one is called Rosebud. So here's what it looks like here. It's a beautiful shade. It's kind of like a gel formula. So if you like a gel formula type of lip product, it's beautiful. It leaves a nice stain on your lips, and they had different shades of them. This one specifically separated all my lips. Every time I would go like this, like it would separate and shift. It never really settled on my lips. It just sat on top of it and it moved everywhere. And then I got like this weird rim around my lips. I just was not happy with this specific shade. I did end up pulling another one out to see if maybe it was just the color. When I pulled the other one out, I just realized I'm not into these lip products anymore. So for that reason, I am going to declutter this, and the rest of the collection I have already decluttered and pulled out of my lip container that I have. I had about a good 12 and I only use like 2 of them. Yeah. So I am gonna pass these along. I know a friend of mine who has preteens and I think this would be great for them. Something where it gives you some sort of color, but it's not like a bold lip like what I'm wearing, but it'll give you some sort of subtle stain to your lips. I think it's more for the youth type of person or somebody who doesn't like a bold lip. I think these would have been good. They're no longer available, so I can't say go out and get them, or you can go out and get them. But I'm just going to declutter this. This isn't just my style anymore. It's not what I want. And I didn't like this specific color, so I didn't want to fuss with the rest of them and not use them and just waste them. So this will be the first one that is leaving the collection. All right, so here is the next one that I pulled out. This is a mini. This is the Sephora Rouge Volupte. Like, these are their lip stains, liquid lipsticks. And this is in the shade 40. I have no idea what the shade name is. They never have the shade names unless it's on the wrapper. And I didn't actually look it up. So this is like a liquid lip, but it's more of a liquidy liquid lip. This color looks so beautiful on my lips. It's like my lips, but a little bit more brown. I love it. I love the formula of these. I own quite a few of these. Surprisingly, I don't own this shade, which shocked me because I thought I did and I didn't. I went through my whole collection and I don't. I am going to keep this as a beautiful mini. I love the formula. It wasn't super drying. It lasted on my lips. It played beautifully if I topped a lipstick on top of it. And the shade is beautiful. It's phenomenal. I absolutely love it. So this one is going to stay in my collection. I really did enjoy that one a ton. Next up is a Makeup Forever. This is their Artist Liquid Matte, and this is in the shade 105. So here's what it looks like here. I loved this formula. I really did. It's like a moussier formula. Right when you put it on here, it looks beautiful. Like you think you're going to get this pinky rose shade. But the problem that I have with this is not the formula, and it's not the actual doe foot or the way it lasts or how it felt on my lips. All those were excellent. My problem is that once this dries down, it dried down so deep. It looked like a deep purple gray on me. It may have pulled differently on different lip products. Depending on your lip color, I think it'll deepen up differently. But for me, I didn't get this shade. I got a deeper shade, which I'm going to leave it here so you guys can see what I mean. I didn't like the final look. It didn't go with my eye look, which I intended it to pair with this color and not what it dried down to. And for somebody who has so many lip products, I'm not going to remember that this is going to darken as I put it on. So I'd rather give it to somebody else who's going to use, who's going to enjoy it. The formula is great. I really did like this. It lasted a long time. It didn't dry out my lips, but I just don't like the fact that it dries down deeper. So for that reason, I am going to declutter that one, and I'm going to find a new home for that one as well. Now I have this Julep one. I don't know what the formula of this is. I think I got this in an Ulta gift with purchase. This is in the color Bisou. This was interesting because if you see, it's like an hourglass type of applicator, and I didn't mind the formula. The formula was more like a very thin formula, as you can see there. Number one, I didn't like the color on me. It's too carnation. I call it the carnation pink. I don't like that color too much on me, and that's what this pulled on me. It was way too pink for my liking, and the other thing is I cannot stand the scent of this. This smells like a wet towel that you didn't hang and it just dried like that overnight, like a wet dog. That's what it smells like. This is terrible. I don't like it for that reason. It doesn't linger, but I just can't stand the smell of it, knowing that I'm putting that on my lips. So I'm going to declutter this. I'm probably going to throw it away. I'm not even going to give it to anybody because that smell is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Now we have this one. This is the YSL, oh goodness, Touche Couture Matte Stain. This is in the number 16. You guys, oh my word, I thought I wasn't gonna like this. Oh, the color is like this corally pink. It's so beautiful, and the formula is to die for. It's like this very thin gel-like formula, but then it truly sets and it feels like you have absolutely nothing on your lips. This feels like my favorite matte liquid lipsticks that are from Lancome, the matte juicy shakers, the matte formula, not the oily ones, the matte ones. That's how those feel like. It's so thin, but you get great color payoff, and they feels like you have absolutely nothing on your lips. It feels like this very cool layer. Like, I can't describe. It's like a gel, so it feels like it's wet, but it's not. It dried down, so it just feels super thin. I absolutely love this one. I love this one. This one, out of all the ones that I've used, I'm so happy that I got to play with, and I'm gonna pull this out more in the summertime because the color is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's like this orangey red pink. It's so stunning. I love it. I absolutely love this one. Look, can you see how dark that is? Look, I'm gonna show you. Now I'm gonna show you the Makeup Forever one. Look at the difference. This is why I'm getting rid of it. See the difference? This is it dried, and that is just applied. So I thought I was getting this color, and I've got that color. That's the reason why it's leaving my collection. Next up is this Urban Decay Vice Waterproof Long-Lasting Liquid Lipstick. I've heard nothing but bad things about these, so I was very terrified to try this. I'm not even going to joke with you. This is in the color Crimson, and I'm so happy I tried this for myself. This is more of a moussey texture, but it's so pretty. I love this, and it is so comfortable on my lips. I don't understand why people didn't like this formula. I really genuinely liked it. It's not super moussey and thick, but it's not super watery and runny. It's like that perfect in between, and the color, I love this color. I think I've worn this on camera as well as another red one that I'll show you, but I genuinely like this a ton. I really did. I love the formula. I think I own Back Talk in this formula, so I'm happy I never decluttered those because a lot of people just kept saying these were terrible. I didn't like how they stayed, and they went on sale, and I think they don't longer have these anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think these are available anymore. Not many people gravitated towards them. I like it. I'm keeping this. This is beautiful. And if you look really closely to this one, it has like a little tinge of like sparkle in it, but it's very minimal. And this is more like a pinky red than anything, and I genuinely love this one. I really do. The other one is this one. This is the one that I wore with that blue top that was hanging off, and I got a lot of compliments on it. This color, oh my goodness. And this formula, this is the Givenchy Lip Maestro in number 400. Put it right next to it. This is a moussier formula, but it is like that fluffy marshmallow loose, like not loose, but fluffy feeling lightweight formula. Oh my goodness. See how it's a little bit more drier than this formula here, but it is beautiful, and it doesn't 100% set. It's like a matte lipstick with moisture in it, if that makes any sense. So it's not a true liquid lipstick because it doesn't 100% set on your lips. It actually you could still feel it, it could still transfer, but I don't mean like it's gonna go everywhere and bleed on you. But if you would to eat something, you could see it, like you'll see the transfer on your cup, you'll see it on your food, on your fork, whatever it is that you're doing. You're gonna see a little bit of transfer because it doesn't 100% set. But I love that because I love a red lip that either completely sets or is some type of a matte, demi-matte, nothing glossy, because a red glossy lip is just a disaster. So I love this. I genuinely love this. You guys saw me wear it in that video, and I always get lipstick on my teeth. Right now I don't have any. But this did not go anywhere. It did not go anywhere. And I kind of overlined my lips a little bit that time just to play with it and see. It did not bleed. It did not shift. It did not move. Beautiful. Yes, I'm scared to see the price of this one. I'm keeping that one because I'm pretty sure that'll be my only Givenchy liquid lip thing, my Maestro thing. But that's really, really pretty. Last but not least, you guys saw this on camera. I used it in a tutorial. This is the Stila liquid lipstick in Chianti. This is that purple shade that I wore in that video. So here it is here. I'm gonna end up decluttering this, and I'm gonna tell you why. This one specifically, I feel like is more drier than the other ones that I've ever owned. And I do have to, and I think the reason why it's more drying is because I have to put multiple layers because it's patchy. First layer, you will see patchiness on my lips. So I have to do a second layer in order for it to look even. And because of that reason, it makes it thicker, which makes it more uncomfortable on my lips and drier. So I don't like that. I know I could put a lip liner under it so it'll take away from that patchiness, but again, I have so many lip products. I do not want to do extra steps unless it is absolutely worth it for me to do it. So for that reason, I am going to get rid of this one. I have that color in different formulas, so I'm not going to miss the color. I'm just not a fan of the formula in that color specifically. So here you guys are. These are the lip products that I used this month. So out of the 8 that I pulled out this month, we have 50-50, guys. 4 are leaving, 4 are staying. So I did pretty darn good again. I am actually so excited how well I'm doing with all of my Shop My Stash, my lip bags. I have never done this well before. Normally I'm like, oh, I'll keep it, I'll work with it. And my mentality has changed. Look, I'm trying to get these off, and that Maestro one is taking a very long time to get off. But my mentality lately is if I'm not going to use something, I just might as well give it a better home. Somebody that's going to enjoy it. I have so much stuff that there's things that have gone bad and I've had to throw away brand new because I'm an idiot and never used it because I was trying to make something that just didn't work. So I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm happy with how it's going. For the month of May, if you haven't seen my Shop My Stash, here I go spoiling it. It is makeup that's in a palette form. I mentioned in that video I do not have any lip products, no lip palettes, none of that sorts. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, so I'm just playing around with lip products, things that I guess I haven't used in a long time to see if I still want to keep them. So that's what I'm going to be pulling out for this month. And you guys will see what will stay and what will go in the month of May. So I will list all these down in the description box if they are still available. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video. And don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye guys.